G'day guys, how's it going? Alright, we're doing a review on my motorcycle boots, which aren't motorcycle boots. They're actually mining boots. So underground mining, dock workers, welders, they're the type, that's what these boots are targeted at. Now they are blue, no not blue, they're steel blue is the company that makes them. And the model of those are called Mackay or Mackay, whichever way you want to pronounce that. Alright, let's get in. I'm going to also talk about, because they're expensive boots. I've had them for over 6 years. Now obviously I'm not in these day in, day out like this pair of boots, which is something that I wear all the time. I've just replaced these. So I want to have a bit of a chat about, you know, when you've got, do you fork out a lot of money or do you get cheap ones? Pros and cons maybe. I don't really know. I'm just telling you what I've done and what I've found out through using the brands that I've used. All right, let's get closer to them. Alright, so let's get really close up to this. So what you're looking at is a $400 boot. Now, and these boots are over 6 years old. And I tell you what, I reckon I've got another 6 years left in these. No problem whatsoever. So there you go, that's the close-up. Now obviously I'll put these boots on, I'll take these boots off so you can get a look at it and how easy it is to put them on and take them off and all that kind of stuff, and the walking comfortability and all that kind of stuff. But also I want to have a bit of a chat about paying $400 for a pair of boots. You go, oh my god, 400 bucks. In my eyes, these boots are absolutely worth it because they are just so comfortable. The wearability out of these things, I've crashed in these boots and I reckon they've saved me. Another thing is, because we're on a motorbike, do they have to be a motorbike boot? I don't believe so. Obviously in certain aspects like you know, dual sport, off-road bikes, yes, you need proper motorcycle boots, but on-road, not so much. I mean, we see people wearing, you know, riding around in sneakers and stuff like that. It's got to be a whole lot better than a pair of sneakers. Alright, now the other thing I wanted to talk about was I wear boots like this day in, day out. Now these are Oliver, just work boots, I don't know, chippy boots, whatever the hell you want to call them. They've got a little easy on-off zipper stuff. I've had these, I reckon I've mostly had these for 3 years, and I live in these day in, day out, and the reason why I've had to recently replace them is because I've worn out the sole on it. But these are really comfortable. For me, they're really comfortable. I can stand in these all day long. Same as these things. Me and Nay's got a pair of these, which we actually climbed Mount Kosciuszko in the snow in these things. And that was pretty much we caught a chairlift up to the main part and then we walked the rest of the way to it, and then we walked all the way down because we'd missed the chairlift. So that was a full day's exercise stromping in this up this mountain and back down. Alright, so just quickly on the whole quality and the paying the money type of things. These ones here are Oliver's. I've used them for over 3 years, as I just said. I've bought these new ones. These are Blundstones. Very, very much the same. Normally what happens is when a certain shoe just really works well, all the other brands end up coming and doing pretty much the same thing. These are steel capped and they've got the oil resistant, but it's actually, when it's the sole part of it, and when you go to the shops you can see they show you how all the base layers and all that kind of stuff work in them. So $199 to buy a pair of these. Now I know you can go to Kmart or Target or somewhere like that and you can pick up $59 boots that look like that, and I've actually got a pair, but there is no comparison whatsoever from a wear factor or a comfortability factor. Cool, all right, now let's get into these mining boots. All right, so exact same thing with these mining boots. They're designed for miners. Big companies buy these to give for their employees to wear, and they've got to stand in them all day, every bloody day. So they've got to work, and that's why these big brand places, you know, build a boot like that. And of course, they're for miners, dock workers, so that's rough environments. So they've got to last as well. So buying something like this, you just know you're getting the quality. I can attest to it. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that. It's just people have asked me about it, and I recently got one, so I thought I'd, you know, to do a review on it. So there you go. Now, let me put them on for you. Okay, here we go. Fold the thing around, pull down, I'm on. And that's it, guys. Straight on. Now that is just so comfortable, you know, easy bending. No worries at all, and I can just walk in these all day long. Pull them off, a bit of a struggle. But there you go, simple as. Now obviously with a boot like this, your pants have to go inside them, unless you've got really baggy ones where they do go over it. In my first pair of Dragon jeans, I could get it over it, but it was a real struggle. So I started putting my pants inside them, and that's just how I've done it ever since. My rain pants go over that, so that's not a problem from the rain coming in the boot. These are water resistant, they've got anti-static. Oh, there's a whole heap of bits and pieces. If you go to Steel Blue and go and look for the Mackay brand, you'll see it. You'll see in there. The new ones don't have this reflectives on it, but yeah, you'll see in there and get all the stats off that. Cool. I recommend them. I don't believe that I need to have a specific motorcycle boot, especially for I use them when I'm on Harry, the Boulevard, and also on the Postie bike. When I'm riding Max the DR650, I have proper MX boots for that. All right, I'm going to go and grab Nay's pair of boots, and I'll tell you what's going on there. All right, guys. So that's my boot there with the reflector. I got my boots before Nay. Nay ended up getting the new model, which doesn't have the reflectors on them, but they are still the Mackay boots. Now she got these, and that was when she was jumping on the back of the cruiser, and we'd go doing stuff. When she got the Suzuki Intruder 250, she found that she was having struggles with doing the gear shifting with the boot. Don't know whether that was just Nay or whether we needed to change something, but what she ended up doing was buying a proper pair of motorcycle boots for ladies, I suppose. She really likes these boots. They're really comfortable, but the biggest thing, like, she still likes these boots and they're really comfortable. No difference in that point, but as you can see, the profile of that as opposed to the profile of that, hopefully I can get that, it's just, it's a lot thinner basically. So that was, she could easily do the gears, same with on the Postie bike. I actually asked her and she said she hasn't tried the Postie bike with these ones, so yeah. But looking at this pair of boots, and I reckon these boots have had pretty much the same usage, but look at that. Just, the quality is not there. Now these, I don't know how much she paid for them. What are they called? Moto Dry. I don't know how much she paid for them, but obviously would be at least half the price of these. And you would get, I would think, less than half the wear out of them. But she likes this, it works well. So that's what she'll just continue to use, and obviously when they get too much, she'll just buy another pair of those. I mean, and that's the other thing. If you like a certain boot and it works for you, you'll just go, well, I'll pay half the price, and if hopefully they'll last me half the amount of time. That way you're not kind of, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. there you go, guys. So I think that's all I've got to bloody tell you about him. Is that all I've got to tell you about him? I think that's it. I've tried them on. You've seen them. They work really bloody well. Cool bananas. All right, guys. Keep on riding. If you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.